This is a Rogue Media Network podcast.
We are here in your house sports for our monthly podcast at Rogue Media Network. I'm Manny D.
Fat Sam.
It's your boy Vassos.
It's November.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we were just talking about before the air, Thanksgiving. What was the 3 F's?
Family, food, fights.
I love it.
The 3 F's.
The chisma.
The cheese. yeah.
So just
You
let us
slept
know.
with my grandma.
I'm your cousin, boy.
So let us know in the comment section in your Theos, Theos had a fight over,
Something that happened back in 1982.
that your mama brought up, or you stepped on your grandma that's buried under the carpet,
Didn't know she was there.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving.
Yep.
As you can tell, we had a good
We had Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Because this is the time of year for us, because we prepare all year for Thanksgiving. Down that plate in 5 minutes. Like, damn, what
Yes,
you
I'm
been
going
doing?
back for a third
Yeah,
already.
slacking. Like,
Do y'all eat mainly sides or do y'all eat mainly the meat?
the sides.
That was turkey and ham, I should have said.
Sides.
Sides?
Yeah, I'm a side guy.
Yeah. Well, it's crazy. So when it comes to like restaurant food, I just eat like the steak or the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I could care less about sides. Like, just give me fries and I'll hand them to my kid or something.
Right.
But Thanksgiving, man, you got the mac and cheese. You got the green beans with the bacon in it.
Yeah.
Mashed potatoes. Instant or homemade.
Same.
Same.
I found out that I had cauliflower for years and didn't even know it.
What'd you think it was?
Well, I just thought it was regular mashed potatoes.
Oh, damn.
I had no idea. It tasted the exact same.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
My grandma was like, I'm having trouble getting it to stick. And my mom was like, yeah, no, this is how I've been doing it. As you do this. I'm like, wait, you've been doing what?
Just mashing up the cauliflower.
It's called mashed potato or cauliflower, or mashed potatoes made out of cauliflower is what it is. So
Oh, wow.
I was like, shit, I had no idea.
Man, yeah.
Man, the more you know.
The
Right?
more-
The more you
She's
know.
like, you're still going to eat it? I'm like, hell yeah, it's
Good.
good.
Heck yeah.
So, obviously, guys, go to our YouTube channel, In Your House Sports. Go like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Also, we have a Facebook channel, In Your House Sports. Yeah, look at the shirts. No, I'm not showing you my nipple, but the
Right
shirts
there,
here. Yeah, they should easily put that there,
Huh?
Strategically placed.
Strategic right there.
Oh, boy.
Rogue Media Network, appreciate you guys inviting us to your home every month. So, yeah, Thanksgiving time. But you know what that also means? Sadly, it's football season's like the last
Getting into the home stretch.
quarter coming.
What was this, week 10?
This is for the NFL week 12.
Week 12.
Yeah.
Oh, so
12.
last week was week 11.
Yeah.
Damn.
Week 12, NFL Week 13 for college
Yeah,
football.
we just finished week 13 in college football, which is, something that we love very much.
Yeah. Very
And-
passionate about.
Very passionate about that. So, college football, right? End of the year coming up, November, usually means what? Bowl season, championship season, and
Black
firing.
coaches.
Black Monday.
Black Monday in college football. And then you got coaches that get to stay, which is cool. We'll get into that later on.
Yeah.
We talked about Jimbo Fisher, maybe 2-3 weeks ago when he got fired, right? So Texas A&M has their new head coach, and Mike Eklo, former coach at Duke and former defensive coordinator at Texas A&M.
Did you see how much A&M's paying coaches altogether right now?
How much is it?
Like the head coaches, what was his name? I was about to say Tomlin. That's not his name.
Oh,
Sumlin.
Sumlin.
Kevin Sumlin.
Sumlin, Fisher.
They're
and with
still
the new
paying
coach.
something?
I believe so.
Damn.
It's like $113 million that A&M is paying. In
Hire
coaches.
me. Hire me.
Seriously.
Man, I'll be the ball boy.
Yes, I go 1-10 for you.
Yeah.
1-11. Come on now.
Yeah, $110 million.
It's like J.J. Watt said on right after it came out when he was telling Pat McAfee, he says, I'll go coach A&M to get fired in the first game.
Yeah, heck yeah.
As much crap as I talk about A&M, I'll get that Monroon. I'll be doing this.
Yeah.
Give me some good money. Heck yeah. Gigging all day. What do you guys think about this hire?
I mean, Duke had a great year. Wait, he was only at Duke for, 3 years? 2 years, 3 years.
2 years, I believe.
years.
Was he the coach that got Daniel Jones ready, or was
That was Cutcliffe.
Cutcliffe, yeah, because he was at Duke for a long time, right? Was it like 17 years, something like that?
So Eckler was at A&M prior. He was the defensive coordinator.
Yeah, yeah,
So at this point, it's just a familiarity thing.
yeah.
But
No, I mean we'll see what happens. I mean, you go from the ACC, now you're going to the SEC. It's going to be hard to win at A&M. It really is, because I mean you're in their same division with Alabama. It's going to be interesting to see if Texas or Oklahoma is in that same division, which most likely I think Texas will be in that same division. So you will get Alabama, Texas every year, and then A&M and Texas every year. It's going to be hard to win there. I see I see them being mediocre. Just that team, just
They're
go-
mid.
They're
They're
mid.
mid.
They're the mid card, you know.
as the kids say these days,
Yeah, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. What do you think?
as like I said in the group message, it's closing time. Lights are coming on. Looking around. Oh, let's go.
Yeah,
Gotta take somebody home.
Got to take it, right?
Yeah.
Gotta take somebody home.
I think, I don't know, for me, I'm kind of 50-50 because I feel like I won't say he's a big name hire, obviously. You know, we talked about Dabo. They're talking about Kirby Smart, Ryan Day, right?
It's
And-
definitely not their MO.
Yeah, so it's immediately expectations national championship.
Yeah.
I felt they were dumb to hire Jimbo Fisher in the first place because the man at the last couple of seasons at Florida State wasn't producing
Yeah.
at all.
No.
yeah.
And to me, he was just all flash. That's it, right? But this guy can coach. So you put him with five-star talent, they're going to get five-star talent regardless. It's going to happen. And if he's able to structure that team and run it like he did Duke, because with Duke, having these transfer guys coming in, I mean, they did pretty well for a
Yeah.
while until their quarterback got hurt. So, I mean, he might just fly under the radar, do his thing. And, hey, maybe.
The problem is going to be, will the athletic directors and the boosters get in the way?
Yeah.
That's going to be his biggest challenge, much like it's been for Kevin Sumlin, like it's been for Jimbo Fisher, just in general.
But
Yeah.
they gave Sumlin 6 years, 5 years,
About 5, 6
five, 6 years.
Yeah, about the same.
Fisher, 4 years?
5. This was his
5?
fifth year.
Was it his 5th year? Well, 4.5,
Yeah, He
really.
was there for a while.
Yeah.
And he still had, another 4 or 5 years to go?
Yeah.
They gave him a 10-year contract, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got an extension, last year?
I
Beginning of
think,
last year?
when they
Or-
won 10,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When they won 10, I think they beat Alabama. He got an extension right away. Sign this guy right now. But, I mean, I don't know.
How much of that you think was involved in the plaque they gave him?
Wow. That was like the dumbest thing ever. And
Yeah.
and for the athletic director, his defense, he didn't hire Jimbo Fisher.
Yeah.
This wasn't his hire. So
So we'll see. I can see them having an 8-win season next year.
That's about average for them.
yeah,
About average. And then, I don't know. They'll definitely get to a bowl game, but I don't know.
yeah, it's up in the air. Like
Yeah.
I said, they're mid.
Yeah. I mean, and like you said, they're going to get 5-star talent.
Yeah,
You got the boosters and the NIL to definitely. I mean, if you're paying over $100 million in head coaches right now,
yeah,
The guys that aren't coaching your team.
yeah, you're definitely paying your top football players a meal.
definitely.
Yeah, and they're going to come, but we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I think the biggest thing he has to do is beat Texas and beat Alabama,
Yeah.
and
I don't see that happen.
no,
Nope.
and try to get.
They
10
might
wins.
get by with Oklahoma, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. After Oklahoma came out the way they did in the entrance, I don't know if y'all saw that.
No.
Yeah, so
What happened?
they did some smoke. Like, they did some non-Oklahoma entrance stuff.
you've seen the replacements, right?
Yeah.
You remember where they have the little string and it trips everybody and he goes flying out, hits the cheerleader? Well, he didn't hit the cheerleader, but they all started falling on top of each other.
No.
Yeah, guess who was at the bottom of the pile?
Vrabels?
Brent Venables.
Venables?
Yeah.
For a second, I thought you were going to say General Booty.
No.
General Booty was at the bottom.
It was like my type of deal right here. But so aside from
Wow.
Texas A&M, you have Michigan State hired Jonathan Smith from Oregon State. Not a sexy hire either, right? But I mean, hey, the dude went to Oregon State and won. I mean,
Yeah,
and that's his
yeah.
alma mater at that too.
Yep.
So, and like I told you guys, I was watching the Oregon State game and the press conference and a little interview going to the fourth quarter. You know, she's like, "Hey, you know, what do you guys got to do to get back in this game? You know, it's 24-7." And he's like, "Well, we just got to play harder, you know, and just continue to execute what we're doing." So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm like, this dude is gone.
Well, yeah. He was. It was just done.
He's over there going,
It's
wrap it up.
Yeah.
Is there a mercy rule? No. Okay.
It was just almost like Matt Rule when they were playing Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. You knew he was done. The players knew he was done. He was just kind of like,
just
this
there.
is whack. Yeah, this is whack. But, you know, hopefully I think he's going to have it's going to be a rough start at Michigan State. We'll see all the players that'll leave.
It's gonna be a rebuild.
Yeah, oh, most definitely. Not to the Baylor status though when Matt Rule took over.
No, that was horrible.
Which is crazy because Michigan State probably done like worse things than what Baylor did, but Baylor gets the bad rap for it. So I mean they won't have as many players leave like Baylor, but it's going to be definitely a rebuild, but it won't take long.
Do y'all feel like Michigan State is to Michigan like Texas A&M is to Texas? They think they're that caliber, but they're not.
Yeah,
In football, yes.
Right?
Yeah.
In
In
football,
football, yes. In basketball, they're
Yeah.
their own thing.
yeah.
They're their own beast. But football, yeah, I think they think they're Michigan, or they want to be perceived the
Yeah.
same as Michigan.
Yeah.
no, you're not.
Yeah, you're not. You'll never be. You'll never be like your dad.
It's like it's like stay in your lane.
Yeah,
It's kind of like Iowa in football, right?
Yeah.
They're just we're winning.
We're gonna
Yeah.
score. We're gonna score 10 points, and we're gonna win every game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
But they're not trying to boast as if they're, I don't know.
Yeah. They're not over there beating their chest.
Yeah,
yeah. Nah, Michigan State will always be Michigan State.
yeah.
So
Do you think they're upset they didn't get Urban Meyer? The fan base, at least. Maybe not the players or the.
I don't think so.
no,
I feel like they probably have that small hope, and they're like, nah, it ain't gonna happen.
Urban Meyer doesn't look like a Michigan State type of guy. He doesn't. So I don't know. Urban Meyer will coach again, but it's going to be the right fit. And like, yeah, just like he was like, yeah, that's a Florida guy.
He's gonna coach the Mean Machine.
Yeah, the Mean Machine. Yeah, yeah. You know, then he goes to Ohio State. Yeah, that's he fits that culture.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for Saban to retire.
No, I never thought
Or
about that.
Dabo to leave.
Yeah, that would leave. I could see him going to one of those, but I think he's patient. He's like, man, I'm getting paid,
Yeah,
and so
he's chilling
I'm
Yeah.
good without the headaches for now.
man, for real,
for right now.
yeah. I don't want to kick nobody right now.
My foot's still sore.
Yeah,
So those two are the the head coaching jobs that actually been official already. And then you got
Mike Levy.
Jeff Levy, right?
Jeff
Jeff
Levy.
Yeah,
Lebby.
Jeff Levy from Mississippi State. That's right. So,
Yeah.
offensive coordinator, Oklahoma, going to Mississippi State now. Same thing with him. Like, just let him do his thing. I don't expect anything spectacular first
Yeah.
2 years, maybe, but Mississippi State, same thing. They're just there.
When's
Yeah.
the last time Mississippi State was like a big deal? Was it when Dak was there?
Yeah, when they were the number 2 for like a whole week or so.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And even then, you're like, nah, they're gonna fall.
And then they played Alabama and got brought right back down
Yeah.
to earth.
Yeah. Mississippi State. You know they'll have like at least one or two upsets, where they will upset a big team. But I don't know. I think this is it sucks for him for Levy because of all the crap that's going to come with it.
That's ready to come in with it
Yeah,
already.
because he's not Levy. He's Art Brawl's son-in-law.
Yeah.
That's what he's going to be known for, and so it's going to take some time. Once he starts winning, then that probably kind of go away. But I mean, good hire for them. Good, but I think sometimes these schools got to make quick hires though. They do because you got the transfer portal when you got
Yeah, especially
That-
now.
You got
commits and
recruiting.
stuff,
You've got
yeah.
that. You got boosters who are wanting to know who am I paying my money
yeah
to?
yeah.
Who am I making this donation for?
And then you
So-
got
And of course, that's why you got colleges who fire mid-season.
Yeah.
Because
that signing day, that first signing day moving to December
Yeah.
made a big impact on that
heck
as
yeah,
well.
heck yeah.
But
But we'll see. I mean, does Archie Manning go to Mississippi State?
I don't think so.
You don't think
don't
so?
think
You
so.
think he stays in Texas?
Yeah.
I think it all depends on how they go in. Even though Quinn Ewers says he's staying, if he goes out there and balls and maybe gets consideration or feedback that, hey, you could go late first round or you could go early second, I think he might decide, you know what, I might go ahead and leave.
I don't know because he's
I
like,
don't see his draft stock getting much higher than that.
I don't see him worrying about being drafted because he made $1 million at Ohio State. What is he making now? Probably $1 million, another $1 million here at Texas. He's like, I get paid just as much as I will in the NFL, so I'm going to take my time.
I mean, could you look at it as competitive, right? So he's like, you know what? I'm gonna show these fuckers. Like,
Exactly.
I'm gonna show them, man. I'm gonna come back next year, and then that's
Yeah.
why might raise his draft stock.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this dude literally maybe under pressure with a Manning sitting behind you, and you're balling out.
Yeah, because there's no way he's going to go to the draft, get drafted second round, not make as much money as he is in college right now. No way. He's going to make sure he's like top 10 to get that big payday. Where the first couple want to get the highest money, whatever. But that's why I could see Archie Manning leaving, or even their backup leaving, because if he was,
I think Murphy's gone.
Yeah, he'll
Malik
be gone.
Murphy's gone. I think he's leaving. Arch, I think he's going to see that commitment through, that he's going to give it. Now, granted, you can still leave and enter the transfer portal in the springtime, right?
yeah.
So I think depending on how spring practice goes, especially because if they say, hey, it's open competition, you two have it out.
Yeah.
Now, if they come back and say, okay, this is Quinn's job no matter what, then I think maybe he's like, okay, you know what, this isn't what I thought it would be.
And again, I think for Ewers, it's more about, for me, it's more about money. Archie Manning's not worried about money.
Yeah.
This kid grew up with money. Like he's not worried
He's
about
ready
that.
to play.
He's ready to play. Right.
And he knows that last name's gonna get him in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think it really just depends on how Ewers finishes this year. If we make the playoffs, get beat in the first round of the playoffs, or even get beaten, in the championship. Championship, I think, holds a little bit more weight, and maybe they give him the nod, like, okay, you're the starter going into camp. But if he gets beat playoffs or Big 12 championship, I think they're like, hey, we're open for business. It's competition,
Especially if it falls on him for
Yeah.
losing the game.
Of course, if they lose the Big 12 championship, Oklahoma State gets into the Sugar Bowl. They go into the Alamo Bowl or Texas Bowl, one of those, a lower bowl.
I mean, they might get a New Year's Six bowl too. No,
Yeah, Cotton Bowl maybe.
depending. Yeah,
because if they drop lower in the bowls, I could see Ewers says, you know what, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm going to head to the draft. Might as well go out like that, right? But I think overall, Ewers is more about the money part than anything else.
and Manning just knows. Put me anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So because I think it was reported that there's like 30 schools offering Archie Manning right now. I mean, he has his pick. I don't see him staying at Texas.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see.
Please stay.
I don't see it happening.
And then you have Baylor made a decision to keep Dave Aranda in for at least one more season. Back and forth banter. But okay, I get tired of Baylor fans, right? Shut up. But
Hey, we're Baylor fans.
yeah, we
we're
are.
Baylor
Just
fans.
shut up. Like, obviously, we go through the range of emotions. Like,
Yeah.
I'll fire everybody. Oh, keep him. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll fire everybody.
We're going to win it all.
Yeah, we're winning it all.
Me.
But you know what I'm saying? And it gets old. And for all you old people that are over 50 years old on Facebook, stop saying Art Braz is offensive coordinator. Shut up. And they're serious about it too.
Yeah.
Stop.
And
No.
they're serious about bringing Art back as a
Yes.
head coach. Like, stop. Like, that ship has sailed.
Way
We're
long ago.
He's never going to come back.
No.
Sadly, he's never going to get a head coaching job unless a college is willing to
Deal with it.
deal
Yeah.
with it, which I think a college should deal with it. It's
Yeah.
like, you know what? Bad publicity.
If a high school is willing to
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah. I mean, any publicity is good publicity, right? So, Art Briles is never coming back.
Unless your name is Joe Paterno.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Poor guy.
This ain't WWE.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
Yeah.
So stop.
But
that.
yeah, so yeah, you're right. Those what does Pat McAfee call them? The old whites.
Yeah, the old whites.
Jeez, man, like,
Need to stop. Like it's done.
And
Just quit.
They'd be like, yeah, he'll offensive coordinator, and yeah, we get who they say is defensive coordinator. God, I forgot who it was. Some stupid too.
Yeah.
I'm like, shut up, man.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes. This is what Dave Aranda's going to be his third offensive coordinator in 5 years.
Yeah.
In 5 years, going to be his third offensive coordinator. This is going to be it for him, because at this point, because we saw when what's his name, Fedora.
Yeah.
Fedora, that was just terrible.
Oh yeah, he was horrible.
Terrible play calling.
Yeah.
He lasted, 1 year with them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
COVID year. 6
COVID,
games.
yeah, 6 games, right? It was just terrible play
Yeah.
calling. It's like, what are we doing? Like, you had John Lovett in the backfield. You're not running the ball.
Yeah.
Like, it was terrible. And then you bring in Grimes, which is like, oh, hell yeah. Like, this dude is balling.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to think about it was more towards probably Gary Bohannon's style, not really a Blake Shapen. Huh?
Yeah, it's not geared towards shaping
Yeah,
skill set.
yeah, it's definitely not, because I mean, it worked out for them for 2 seasons, because this was Grimes' third year.
Probably just that 2021 year. That was it.
Yeah, it worked. So I think after this, because mid-season we heard Aranda say, yeah, we're going to make changes to the offense,
Didn't do nothing.
faster pace, whatever. Nothing changed.
Nothing.
So was it Grimes that was like, nah, like we can't do that?
I'm sure it was.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm sure it was. Nope.
Yeah, exactly. And Aranda doesn't look like that type of guy that to fire somebody mid-season.
Yeah.
Right.
To step on toes or anything.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
He's like, you know what? We're just gonna let this play out. And
Yeah.
Probably already had it in his mind he's gone after this season.
Almost cost him his job.
Yeah, exactly.
did.
Yeah.
I think it would have been a bigger impact if Aranda says, you know what? After your 5th loss or 4th loss, I think it's time for you to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we lose this game and it's not on the defense,
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Hell, even after getting beat by Houston, be like, no, you know what? I think it's time for you to leave.
it's like, here's a box. Get your shit and get the hell out of
Yeah,
my building.
exactly.
You're fired.
But-
Get the hell out of my building.
But Aranda doesn't look like that type of guy. I think it's already said that next season they're still going to keep their defensive coordinator, but Aranda's going to be calling plays for the defense. So it's going to be one of those where it's like Aranda's like,
It's on him.
It's on him.
All on him.
It's just the same thing with Mike McCarthy with the
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys. It's like, you know what? It's going to be on me.
Right.
And I think that's what's going to happen with Aranda. It's like,
And he wants a head coach, offensive coordinator with head coaching experience. So obviously he's going to be a former head coach.
yeah.
But who?
Come on, Kingsbury, let's go. Why not?
Right.
Right? It's just like,
But I think Kingsbury will have he'll get other offers, I think. More or less an NFL's offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
maybe.
yeah. Oh, most definitely. But it's like, I don't know.
I would love to have him. Don't get me wrong.
I would throw the money at
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, here, come run this. You have total control. We saw what you did with Mahomes. We saw, I mean, as much as Murray was a headache for you, we saw what you did with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
We need this here.
You got him. They talked about Dino Babers, who just got fired at Syracuse. Baylor ties, obviously. But other than that, who's out there that you can get? Dana Holgerson?
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Gary
know.
Patterson. That's about it.
But he's a defensive
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
There's
And so,
If nothing else, that's recruiting right there.
yeah.
you get Sean Lewis, who just got he hadn't got let go from Colorado yet, but they took the play calling duties for him. That's kind of like, do you
Yeah,
really want
yeah.
that? So, I mean, you have to make – I won't say you're not going to make a splash because, believe it or not, same thing with Baylor. They're mid.
Yeah.
They're not elite.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying
No.
that forever. So you're not going to get a big name Kingsbury would be the biggest name you can get.
Yeah.
And even then, it's like, would he be a coach in waiting at Baylor or what? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's
He may be reserved at this point, where if I go back to college, it's either I'm a head coach or nothing at all.
Yeah. Or it could be like, you know what? Let me go to Baylor for 1 year. Get Baylor offense to like number one offense in college football.
And then I'm
And
out.
then,
yeah, because right now he's an analyst at USC.
yeah, and quarterback coach, right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, I don't know, man. But that's the same thing too, right? So yeah, he can go for 1 year. And then what are you gonna do after that?
Yeah.
Gotta get another offensive
Yeah.
coordinator.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. And then what Shapen entering the portal?
Yeah. Hats off to him, man. He played his ass off.
Man, he did.
He did everything.
He was
could.
running for his life,
Yes,
man.
all the time.
Got
man.
hurt his first game.
He was fearing for his life.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that offensive line was terrible. It was bad, man. And so I don't blame him.
No,
I don't blame him for leaving, you know. I mean, I think, what was it? The last quarterback they said to finish their career at Baylor was Seth Russell.
That's crazy.
And he retired because of what, neck injury?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think Sawyer's, Robertson, and what's his name, RJ, was it Martinez? I think they will stay at Baylor, and then hopefully they get a.
Here's the dumbass decision. Now we're not gonna talk about the game, but just in general, when I was watching this game, I was like, why the hell are you putting RJ Martinez cold arm to throw the Hail Mary? I was like, that wraps the season up right there. There's your offense in a nutshell.
Yeah,
So bring this quarterback who's been on this bench to throw the Hail Mary.
yeah. Grimes like, you know what? I'm getting fired anyways.
Yeah. Hold my beer, Zeke. Let me show you my last play.
He's over there in the booth.
Yeah,
I'll get down there. I got some eligibility left.
yeah.
My God, that was stupid.
was bad.
That was
man.
dumb, real
That was
dumb.
bad. Even me and my uncle, because we were, you know, because we're sitting there, we're just like, you know, of course, with like 10 seconds left. I said, they put in Martinez. He was like, what? I was like, I know he does have a stronger
Right.
arm. He goes, but why? He goes, Robinson's been your quarterback, so why put him in at the very last play? I was like, I don't know. And then, you know, Baylor's defense, what did I say? They're 24 either true freshmen or redshirt freshmen starting for them.
Yeah.
Over, 2,000 snaps or something like that.
But you still got to get a line. You have got to get a line.
Yeah, that defensive line, man, our tackling sucked in the defensive line. I think our defense is going to be okay next year. They'll be good. I think they've got a lot of experience. I think wasn't it reported that they gave their core players some money to keep them. And so I think as long as you keep that core defense,
The secondary.
the secondary, we're going to be good. We'll be all right.
So they should have hired our offense coordinator like yesterday.
Yeah, for real.
Got to get on the ball.
Yeah, and they're going to do it probably within this week or beginning of next week because of signing.
I'm available. Just to
Yeah.
fly.
Do you think they go into the high school ranks, get a high school head coach that's an offensive coach to come be their offensive coordinator?
You have to do that. You got to get somebody from the state of Texas.
That's
Yeah.
what I said.
Do
Do you think that's what they're waiting to do?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
To just appeal more to recruits, B, let them finish their seasons.
Because that's the thing, too. They kind of went away from that Texas recruiting when Joey McGuire left.
Yeah.
You know, you don't hear that as much. And then talked about, Fran Brown, who was with Matt Rule. They were reaching out to all these Texas schools.
Yeah.
And you don't hear that as much
because
right now.
Matt Rule was smart.
Right.
Because Matt Rule being Pennsylvania guy, you know, he knew, okay, I got to come to Texas. So what does he do? Bring in McGuire, bring in Sean Bell, he knew he had to get Texas coaches to able to relate.
They already had those relationships that he could just.
Yeah. And so if they are going with a high school head coach with offense, then they're not going to get a coach to like another week or two,
Right.
because of the state championships.
And
Because
that's why you brought that up. It's probably why they're waiting.
yeah, so
Jason Witten's coming to town.
hey, why not?
Yeah,
right?
seriously. He's coming to town Friday. So,
They're going to be scouting him right there. It's like, let's see what this guy's doing play calling.
yeah. So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. I'm optimistic. I'm always 50-50. We'll see what happens. I'll be there game one, though, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about these championship games coming up. Big 12 championship. Guess who's in the Big 12 championship, Sam?
The mediocre Oklahoma State.
9-3. Isn't that funny though? We always talk about that. These kids go 9-3.
Yeah.
Could win the bowl game, go 10 wins. We're like,
Yeah.
it's whatever.
Yeah.
It's because they always lose those games they have no
Right.
business losing, and it hurts their entire season.
Yeah.
Was it UCF they lost to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got destroyed.
Yeah. So you
But-
got Texas, Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they lost. What is it? They lost to Cincy, UCF. They lost one more, right?
Yes.
Iowa State.
I will stay there.
Hey, Iowa State.
Iowa State.
After they pissed off Matt Campbell, boy, Iowa State went on a roll, man.
He'll finish
He
8
got
wins
that fire
possible.
lit under his ass, and he was like,
shoot.
he
So
just
he
came out.
So
He-
he has at least another year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because, I mean, who else are you going to get to go to Iowa?
he came out like CM Punk backstage at Wembley.
yeah.
So thanks, whoever you are, that guy that did that. But I think Texas is winning this game. They're going to make a statement.
Yeah. With the partnership, I hope they start selling the
That's right.
the partnership with WWE. I hope they start selling Texas replica belts.
Oh,
You know they are.
I want to buy one.
You know they are.
So
They
please
are.
win.
They
Please
are.
win.
no, I got Oklahoma State upsetting Texas.
Yeah.
I got it. I think Oklahoma State's gonna pull it off this year.
Is there any people still on that team from that 2021
Man, that's gonna be a
game?
lot of orange in that stadium.
Yeah.
A lot of orange.
Is there any players still from that 2021 team that lost to Baylor? At
Oh,
Oklahoma
I'm
State?
pretty sure there's a couple of them.
That'd be my only thing. Like, maybe they'll come out just,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I think Oklahoma State's gonna pull the
Brett
upset.
Yormark rigged the game so Texas doesn't win the Big 12 championship.
He almost got his worst nightmare with both Oklahoma and
Yeah.
and Texas being in the game.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I just want to be proven right. I know Justin. Obviously, you got the reasons why you want them to win, but to
Yeah.
say I picked Texas to win the Big 12. You
Yeah.
picked Texas to win
We-
the Big 12. Yeah.
I think I
picked-
picked Baylor. Didn't
Yeah.
I? Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
I
You
wonder
got
how far off we were on our preseason where they would finish.
So we have to go back to that.
I know me and you had Texas in the I don't think we had Oklahoma State.
We had Kansas State. I had Kansas State, I think.
I think I had
I had Kansas State.
I think I had
we did 2
Baylor
or
and
3.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had Texas State and Kansas State. Yeah. I don't think none of us had Oklahoma State.
No,
at all.
I think
No,
Oklahoma
no.
State was like in the middle for
Yeah.
me. Maybe towards the bottom. It was like between 7 and 5. I think I had Oklahoma State.
But we'll have to do that. I guess maybe next time we're over here, we'll have to do that review show. Like,
Yeah.
where we're at. You got Oregon and Washington.
That's
going to be a
game.
hell of a game.
Yep.
Rematch.
I think Oregon's going to blow them out, dude.
You think so?
I think Oregon's on this damn mission. Bo Nix.
Which I think works in Texas's favor. If they win the Big 12 championship, I think that works in our favor.
If Oregon wins.
If Oregon wins.
Oh yeah, because Washington's 12-0.
Yeah.
So if Washington wins, of course they're automatically in the playoffs.
Then Oregon's opening 9.5-point favorite already.
Yeah. I'm going with an upset on this.
Yeah.
I think Washington is going to.
I would love to see Washington win, honestly. But I just think Oregon's on a mission right now.
It's going to be old school Washington versus Baylor. What's that?
Oh,
Alamo Bowl?
God. I hate that game.
What was it? 72-68 or something.
I
like
refuse
that?
to watch that game.
I'll watch those type of games to make myself feel better. You know?
I think I'm gonna take Washington, but that also it complicates things. But
Yeah.
I mean, because you got the top 6 either have one loss or no loss, right?
so it's the top 4 have no losses, and
Not
no, they
even.
moved Florida State down. So,
Yeah. Top 5.
top 5 of the top teams.
And last year, the 14 playoff, right? Let's make it complicated.
Yeah.
We'll get to there. We'll get there.
And then you got Georgia and Alabama.
That's
That's the one that can really throw a wrinkle into
'Cause if
everything.
Everything.
So with Alabama being number 8, if they beat Georgia, there's no way they jump up all the way to number 1 or at least number 2.
Who, Alabama?
Yeah,
They might.
They might jump to 4.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way they'll jump to number 1,
Oh, yeah.
but they'll at least jump to 4.
But then you create the problem of, does Georgia make it into the
Yep.
championship? Do they still get into the playoff? Even though Texas has a head-to-head win over Alabama, you
Yeah,
can't leave them
exactly.
out. You can't leave them out if head-to-head matters.
yeah, because Texas wins, Alabama wins.
And they prove in the past head-to-head doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if Alabama wins, Texas wins, you have to put Texas in.
have to, yeah.
That only makes sense to put Texas in, right? But if they don't put Texas in, that just creates a rivalry for the next year.
But, hey, it makes it all better.
Yeah, that's just all that creates. But, man, I got Alabama winning. I think Alabama is going to be a fun game to watch. But I got Alabama winning.
I'm going to go with Georgia. But like you said, it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
But I want the chaos, though. But I think
Yeah,
Georgia
oh,
will
yeah.
win.
Yeah. I'll take Georgia.
Then you got a game that really can throw a wrench into all this is Michigan, Iowa. Let's say Iowa wins 3-2. Like, that's going to throw everything off.
Are we playing baseball?
Yeah.
But Michigan's a 23-point favorite. But let's just say Michigan's winning. But if Iowa's to beat Michigan and then Alabama's to beat Georgia,
Who the hell gets in?
yeah, because
Yeah.
Ohio State's going to be like, hey,
Hey, we didn't get beat by Iowa.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be like the greatest thing to ever happen right there.
But
At that point, they're like immediate emergency 12-team playoff.
Yeah, right now.
Jim Harbaugh's back.
Yeah.
He's putting 60 on Iowa.
Yeah.
At this point, I think Michigan might win it all.
Six. It's gonna be 60-3.
Yeah, he's going to make a statement.
Oh hell yeah, he is.
He's gone after this year either way.
Yeah.
He's leaving.
Nah,
You
I-
think so?
pastures.
I think so.
You think the Raiders?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Not the Panthers, but
Yeah.
we'll get into that later. Then you got another one that could throw a wrench in there is Louisville and Florida State. Come on, Florida State got to make me
Florida State,
look
yeah.
right one time. Somebody got to make me look right.
Florida State's winning that one.
Yeah, I think they are too.
Yeah.
But they're number 5. So,
But they're still undefeated.
yeah, you have an undefeated ACC champion, and you're going to leave them out?
Yeah.
Like, this is like worst case scenario for
And this is the reason.
that committee.
And of course, this
Yeah.
is why next year playoffs is going to 6 teams, 8
12.
teams,
12.
12 teams. Damn. I thought they were working their way up.
So the best case scenario would be Michigan winning, Georgia winning, Washington winning, and Florida State winning.
Well, then you've got
They'll
all
all be
undefeated.
undefeated. That'd be the best scenario
Yeah.
for the committee.
That's the easiest scenario
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
committee.
Because then you have no choice. Hey, these teams are undefeated. They won their championship games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that you're gonna have 2 teams at least mess everything
Yeah.
up. It's going to happen. Yeah.
I'm going to take Louisville to win.
Because
Pretty
you're going to have
Ooh.
Oklahoma State. I think you're going to have Oklahoma State win, and then
If Oklahoma State wins, it really doesn't throw a wrench in anything. Because that's like the key game, too, is that the 2 key games are the SEC and Big 12 championship game. Those are 2 key games right there.
Yeah.
The Pac-12 is like a swing. The Pac-12, they're like, we'll see what happens.
can you imagine a Pac-12 team winning the championship, the national championship,
The last year.
Yeah.
and you couldn't get a freaky TV deal?
Right.
It'd have been better, though. It was somebody like Oregon State or Washington State that won it all for some reason.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah.
made it even
I
better.
was hoping Washington State was going to beat Washington just to make it to where it's like, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
now we're
Screw
definitely
y'all.
getting in. Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be chaos, though.
Yeah.
New Mexico State and Liberty play, too, for the Conference USA Championship.
Let's go Liberty
Let's go Liberty.
Flames.
Let's go Flames.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
And then SMU and Tulane play for the AAC Championship. Tulane looking to go to another
New
New
Year's
Year's
Six.
Six Bowl.
Yeah.
So,
Take Tulane.
yeah,
Just
Tulane.
I just hate their uniforms.
Oh, they're
Oh,
horrible.
they're terrible.
And the
That is the
logo?
worst. What is it? The Mighty Green Wave or something like that? Green Wave.
Yeah, I was like, shut
They have
up.
that ugly face mask that does not match the rest of
Yeah.
their uniform.
Yeah, yeah, it's horrible.
SMU's going to the ACC next year, right?
Is it next year already?
Or is it the year after?
Whatever year it is, I think it is the year after.
But they're not getting paid
them
for
or Cal or Stanford not getting paid anything until
9 years.
so stupid. Gosh, so dumb. But yeah, so exciting times ahead. Conference championship weeks ahead. So we are very, very excited about that. Let's see here. And going to the NFL. Talk about the Carolina Panthers. David Tepper fires Frank Reich.
It's going to be hard to get a good head coach over there.
Because now you've just muddied the water, and it's like, does anybody want to take that job? Because the expectations are here, and your talent level is here.
And your owners.
Yeah.
Here.
You know how it's crazy because now you have a rookie head coach and at the Houston winning, right? And then you had a first-year head coach at Carolina losing. Who else is a first-year head coach that's winning right now? There's another one. Is it Indianapolis, right? They're doing well.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
this is his second or third year, though. Is it?
No.
Oh, no,
It's
I'm
first
thinking,
First year.
yeah,
This is first year.
Yeah, because he took over Frank
that's
Reich.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, his first year. It's
First
those
year.
two, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, because Cardinals ain't winning right now.
Yeah.
Cardinals aren't winning.
But I mean, so you can imagine Tepper's like, dang, you got these other teams that are first year, and they're at least,
Competing.
Yeah.
and then we have this. But man, that dude has to let these coaches coach.
They don't have a number 1 pick next year.
He's not, and he's not Jerry Jones.
No.
He wants to be Jerry Jones and Robert Kraft. He wants to be lighter than them.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
going to happen. You're not Dallas, right?
Well,
and you're not
it's
New
like-
England.
It's like your money does not matter. There is a salary cap in place. So
Yeah.
your money does not matter.
If you were an MLB owner,
Oh yeah, if it was baseball.
yeah, I mean, this dude would buy players like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
You can't do that in the NFL.
And did you see, too, like, he owns a soccer franchise, and same thing. He's fired, like, their coaches every year.
Yeah.
And so before he came to the studio, I was watching just a little quick live video. He had a press conference. And, like, the last statement that I read before I left, he was talking about, outside of the sports organizations, I have people that worked with me 20, 25 years. So, there is stability under me. Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, no.
No.
That's not going to save you.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's like that's a whole different
Yeah.
realm. That's like apples and oranges right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, the only coach the only coach that Carolina will probably get is a rookie head coach. He's just like, you know what? Like,
Eric Bieniemy. There you go.
yeah, I mean, that's just going to that's just going to be like, you know what? Yes, I can win. I can do this. But man, you lose, you got to have you're meeting with Tepper. They said every game after every game.
Yeah. Did you hear about the last game when he walked out of the locker room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was pissed off.
Yeah. Scream the F word.
Yeah. F dash dash dash.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to work for that guy.
Yeah. It's just
And we thought Tony Khan was a little.
Yeah.
yeah. But it's just I don't know. I don't know. I think was it you that text in the group that he made the mistake of letting Steve Wilkes.
Steve Wilkes.
That was Manny. that
Oh
said
man,
that,
yeah.
Dude went 6-6 last year, taking over from Matt Rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone loved him.
Yeah.
The GM needs to get fired.
Yeah. Man, I mean,
Well, how much of that is GM or just GM and title only?
That's true. Yeah.
Because it seems like Tepper's the one that's making all those calls, and that
He's just
yeah,
he's
because
just the fall
the
guy.
GM
Yeah.
because the GM could have been like, hey, let's probably extend Wilkes's
well,
contract.
that too, and then it's
and
like,
then but he's probably trying to figure out what Tepper wants and makes
Yeah.
a decision on what he wants. Right?
well, that too, because Frank Reich wanted CJ. Mm-hmm. He didn't want Bryce. He wanted CJ. We wanted Bryce, but we were okay with CJ. And it was just one of those things. But Tepper wanted Bryce Young, and so Frank Reich was just like, well,
Who had the number one pick? Who they trade for to have that number one pick?
DJ Moore and like
Oh, the
Chicago.
Bears.
the Bears, yeah.
Chicago
Bears.
got an ass load of picks, including the number 1 pick
Yeah.
for 2024.
So the Bears are sitting pretty.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams is either going to end up in a Bears uniform or back at USC.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's where I think Harbaugh could go as well as the Bears.
yeah, I can see him going to Bears, but I could see the Bears. If Fields finish decent, if he finishes decent, I can see the Bears picking up a number 1 receiver, like a top receiver.
They thought DJ Moore was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying, or a running back, or
Yeah. Before we get into our picks for next week, we have a new champion. 2-time champ. Dude, the records were crazy.
Manny D Two-time champion.
And I don't even think we should be proud of this at all. Nah.
Our records are like baseball records.
So I'm gonna tell you the records, like for people that are listening. If you're watching, if you're not watching, you're missing out. So I was 38-22. Vasso's 37-23, and Fat Sam 36-24. Cannot make this up.
We are all within one of each other.
Yes. Like when I was like, there were some weeks like my first week was horrible, and then we had like strong midweeks, and then like we were just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But it was fun to go.
What was that? What was the record this week?
I didn't take a picture of that.
Oh, you didn't.
But it was, I think I had 10, you had 9, and you had 8, I think. Yeah, it was like that.
We were all like really close within each other. Because
Really
I
close.
even knew I was, as with her losing, going, I missed that one. We all got that one right.
Yeah.
Oh, we all messed that one.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy.
last night's game, prime example. We all missed that
Yeah.
one.
Hey, real quick. Dallas's corner Bland. That dude has
Ron
stepped
Bland.
up.
Yeah.
That dude has stepped up. Was it 5, 6 picks?
Pick 6.
Pick
yeah.
sixes, yeah.
Six picks. Pick 6.
Can you imagine Diggs was playing?
Hey, that dude is a beast, man.
He
It's
is.
like, sheesh.
He is. All right, so we got week 13 coming up already. Thursday night, got the Seahawks and the Cowboys. I'm going with Dallas.
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 Then you have the Chargers and the Patriots.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with, sounds mean, sounds harsh, but these people get paid, so I don't care. I'm going with the Patriots so Brandon Staley can finally just get the walking papers.
I got the Chargers winning that one.
Yeah, I got the Chargers winning that one. They can't even pick a damn quarterback.
Patriots are terrible.
Bailey freaking Zappi replaces Mac Jones, and they're just like it's the literal Spider-Man meme. It's the
Yeah. Everybody's like, see, it wasn't Brady.
yeah.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's
Yeah.
bad.
You have the Cardinals and the Steelers. I'm going to go with the Steelers.
Steelers.
They fired Canada, and look what happened. Steelers,
400 yards.
400 total yards.
That's
And
crazy.
how many games? That's their first 400-yard games in
Yeah.
15 games.
As
or
long
something
as
like
he's been the coordinator,
that. So was that 3 years maybe?
2 years?
2 years?
or maybe it's like the last 2 years or something, or
Yeah.
since Kenny Pickett's been drafted.
Yeah. Yeah, he needs to stay away, Canada. Just stop with him. He's one of those rinse and reuse coaches anyway. And then you have the Colts and the Titans. I'm going to go with the Colts.
I'm going. You know what? I'm going with Titans on this one.
I need the Titans to win. My head tells me the Colts. So I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Then you have the Broncos and the Texans.
Oh man,
You got the
who
case.
knew that the Broncos have been playing their
At
asses
this
off.
at this point, Sean Payton's gonna win Coach
Yeah.
of the Year.
How many
for this
games have they won in a
turnaround.
row? 4, 5?
5.
Crazy.
So we all picked the Chiefs when the Broncos started this winning streak. And ever since then, I've been picking the Broncos. I'm picking the Texans.
Texans. Only because I have Texas going to the playoffs this year.
Take Houston because I said we'd get 7 wins, and this will be number 7.
He's like, I'm good now. But keep winning, though. The Lions and the Saints. I'm going to go with the Lions.
Lions.
Lions to bounce back after that ass kicking
man.
they took.
Yeah,
from
that
Green
was
Bay.
horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
They made Jordan Love look like Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, for real. It was bad. They probably thought they were going to walk all over Green Bay.
I think so.
And, yeah, that was bad.
Maybe they had their Thanksgiving dinner a little too early.
Yeah.
I'm like, we got this. You have the Falcons and the Jets. I'm going with the Falcons.
Jets.
Take the Falcons.
Dolphins and the Commanders. I'm going with the Dolphins.
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 Panthers and the Bucks. I'm going to go with the Panthers.
Bucks.
I'm taking the Bucks.
I need some hope.
I mean, even if it's Kyle Trask, right?
Yeah.
It's the best. Even if it's him, Carolina's just they're
God awful.
They're awful. I mean, the fact that your number one is Adam Thielen. Who was it? Was it Pat McAfee that was calling him a dinosaur?
Yeah.
It was no. It wasn't Pat McAfee. I take that back. It wasn't Pat. It was Keyshawn Johnson. That's who it was that was calling him a dinosaur.
Oh, man. You have the 49ers and the Eagles.
How is that not a primetime game?
Well, it's the America's Game of the Week.
Oh, America's game. Yeah.
I don't know how hard it is for me to pick this game because I want both of them to tie. Damn it. No. I'm going to pick the 49ers just because, whatever.
Eagles have been winning the close ones. Sheesh. I got the Eagles.
There's a part of me. There's so much of me that wants to pick the Eagles, just because of how clutch they've been. Like, they haven't played great. Mm-hmm. Like, they haven't put a full 4-quarter game together this whole season, but they're clutch when they need to be clutch, minus the Jets. But they've been clutch. Same time, San Francisco is a whole different team than how Philadelphia is built. I think Philadelphia isn't as physical as they used to be.
Yeah.
San Francisco still is that team, and they've got everybody back. I'll take San Francisco.
This will be a good
I don't
game.
know, they're playing in Philadelphia. That's the only reason
It's going to be a good game.
why I pick them.
Then you got the Browns and the Rams.
Ooh,
Man. I'm going to go with the Rams.
Rams. Wait, who's the Browns quarterback? P.J. Walker? Then they put in who else?
Because DTR got a concussion,
Yeah.
so it'll either be him or P.J. Walker.
Or they call Tim Couchback or something.
Maybe they re-sign RG3.
Yeah.
Who did I say? Did I say the Browns?
Rams.
Rams? Yeah, I'll stick with the Rams.
Rams. I'll take the Browns.
And then you have the Chiefs at the Packers. I did not know this was Patrick Mahomes' first time playing at Lambeau Field.
Oh, wow.
Because every time they've played, it's always been in Kansas City.
Isn't that crazy? I'm going to take the Chiefs.
Chiefs.
And then you got the battle of the cats on Monday night. You got the Bengals and the Jaguars.
Jags.
Jags. So that's week 13 of the NFL. But, yeah. Appreciate y'all joining us today. Catch us on Facebook every week. We usually do, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Whatever,
Tuesday, whenever we make the time out.
Yeah, we'll make the time to do it.
Whenever there's not breaking news or anything like that.
Yeah, for our weekly show. So you'll see us on Facebook, YouTube Live as well. We'll be breaking down the championship games from this past weekend in the NFL, obviously, and our picks and everything. Go like our YouTube channel, like and subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Facebook, go like our page, share it, do all that great stuff. Road Media Network, appreciate y'all as always for letting us here to do this great recording. For Manny D.
Fat Sam.
Your boy Vassos.
Peace out.
Peace.
This has been a Rogue Media Network